Dude, doesn't that rip?
You're an idiot.
No, you're an idiot.
Welcome back, you spineless liberals. It's the You're an Idiot podcast. I'm Alex Dragovich with my fat co-host, Geoffrey Asmus.
We love liberals with a spine, though. You're the good ones.
You got
Not many left, but a few. You live in Pittsburgh.
Actually,
still.
you know what? Our listeners, you got some backbone.
We like union liberals. People who work in the steel mill. They're part of the union. Old school Democrats.
We're joined by a hilarious guest here, Usama Siddiquee. Usama, what's up, man?
What's up, man? What's going on? Happy to be here.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Y'all keep it light here.
We keep it light.
Oh,
We're trying to get too
but
heavy.
if you want to go in, go in.
Yeah, if you want to get heavy,
you want to go
though,
off,
sure.
You said liberal, I saw a little red. You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, we'll clown on them.
kidding.
Yeah. Oh, whose side are you on?
What am I? I don't even
side
know.
are you on?
I actually don't even
Whose
fucking
side
know.
are you on?
I used to not know, and it was great. Remember when you just didn't know?
Oh my God! Before like 2014, I had
Dude,
no idea.
2013, I was a god. I was like, I don't know politics, but I do know South Park. And they're like, girls were like, I'll suck your dick.
Yeah,
I will suck your dick.
Obama's second term was a
Yeah.
blissful ignorance when no one really cared about anything.
2016 to 2020, right? Or the 8 years of Trump, before a girl took her pants off, she'd be like, but what's your take on Affordable Care Act?
Oh, yeah.
And the
do you think
answer
we
will
deserve-
determine the elevation of my panties.
Were you good at predicting what their political views are? You're like, I could see a little pro-life in you during the night.
Everyone is left in the streets and right in the sheets.
Oh,
So many white girls are very like left wing, but then their parents buy their apartment,
Certainly.
Sure.
so they're fed by right wing.
oh, and
This feels like a Republican bed. These sheets feel Republican.
this feels paid for by an insurance agent.
Yeah.
Well, you know the amount of cotton on this thread count seems Republican.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
20. Jesus.
It reminds them of when they were on top. Yeah, cotton.
A little
yes.
extra workers on the cotton threads, huh?
Some Bengali slaves are gathering that. Yeah. I feel like that where a lot of clothes are made. I feel
Yeah,
like.
if it's cotton now, it's
yeah,
Bengali. I
it's
feel
Bengali. That's the new one. Yeah.
like the more cotton a thread has on a girl's bed, the more I think her dad is Republican.
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty
100%.
accurate.
Okay.
Search that.
Okay. Yeah. The higher thread count. There's been studies done at Johns Hopkins. Like we finally figured it out. What do you think?
Girls
Drago?
ask often on dates now, they're like, so did you vote? And
Yes.
unfortunately, guys, I whiffed.
Do
I
you
missed
lie?
it.
Do you lie?
I always say, I always go,
See that you should just vote.
I go,
Just
I
do
go-
it for that.
Check,
I
please.
say no, and they're like, "What?" Then I'm like, "Because I'm Canadian."
Oh, is that actually true?
That's true. And then they're like, "That's even worse. Get away from me."
Wow.
I can't vote because I'm a Canadian citizen.
Where'd you grow up?
I thought you grew up in Dallas.
I did, but I was born in Canada, 5 years.
Oh, Toronto.
Toronto,
Okay.
Vancouver.
Oh,
and then I
Damn.
Jersey K through 4. Then most of my life in Dallas.
How long have you been a citizen,
interesting.
or are you a citizen?
I'm not even a citizen. I'm a permanent resident.
And that's
That
okay.
rocks.
That's
That
fine.
is a great excuse.
The day I said this on my podcast a long time ago, Fonz was like, "What the fuck is this shit, dude?
Yeah.
Fuck!
I'm from Philly,
Come
bro.
on, dude.
Get out of here.
Oh!" He was disgusted.
Fonz is Philly over America, though.
Dude, Fonz
Philly over America.
thinks Philly has
Absolutely.
seceded from America, actually.
Philly could be a great country. It could be a good
Dallas
country.
is a spot where it's like,
Oh,
like
100%.
they're not even like the white women are just, or some of them are just completely like, I'm a conservative.
Oh,
That's how
dude.
it's a
Dude.
conservative spot, right?
I bet you
no
had a
one's
good time
pretending
there,
out
though.
there.
They're probably
What's that?
they're probably like love you there. I feel like I feel like women
took a
white
while.
women. Oh,
Took a
really?
while, bro.
Here's what it
Okay,
is.
okay.
a while.
Is it a lot of like I have a question about like religion in the South where it seems kind of fake. Like everyone's like, I'm
Sure.
a Christian, da da da. Like I
Yeah.
go to church, and it's like it's more like part of the like it seems like it's more part of the culture than it is like
Yeah.
than they're practicing, right?
You know, like you go to the marathon here. You just go to the marathon, just
Yeah,
hang
sure.
out. You don't know anybody there. You're just hanging out.
yeah.
Same thing.
It's like the people who watch the marathon.
Yeah, it's their marathon.
It's kind of
their-
it's partly a social
It's
thing.
very true. It's very true. Well, here's the thing. It's like easier to say you're Christian, and here's the thing. There's enough people that don't. Okay, it depends on the location. Most people don't think about their own shit, right? They don't really actually examine, right?
Sure.
So
Yes.
then it becomes the place that you're in that determines what you actually think about yourself, right? So like Texas, most people are dumb, and New York, most people are dumb, right? But
Totally.
in New York, the dumb people lean towards atheism because that's how New York goes, and then
Yeah.
in Texas, the dumb people, the unexamining people, lean towards.
It's whatever you're raised on.
Yeah,
It's
they just
whatever-
don't think about it, and they just kind of stay there, but they don't really know anything.
It feels like it's
Yeah.
not even worth it to be like my family's Christian, but I'm not anymore.
it's-
like it's like why would you explain that to people?
God ourselves a thinker. You gotta say I was a thinker out here. Okay, all right.
Did you start doing stand-up in the South?
Yeah, bro. I started in Texas.
Dallas is
Or
fun.
Dallas.
Dallas, bro. Started in Dallas. It wasn't fun back then, dude.
Oh, no.
Now it's fun.
Okay.
Now you got all this like
There's
young
some cool
energy.
shit there, yeah.
When I was started, I was 11 years ago, dude. It was like a barren town.
It was just hyenas.
Hyenas was when I started my first show of my life.
Isn't that an old school like
Old-
road room, like a
old
B
crack
room?
yeah.
I don't know much
Dude.
about it, but I've heard it's like wild.
You know how cracky this room is? The main booker's email is randog69.
I've emailed him before. Randog. Yeah. It's at like hotmail.com.
Love Randy. Love Randy.
We should give away his email. but-
Randog69.
I'd love to feature sometime. Random.
Randog. Very funny. Very.
I mean, that's our profession.
There's
right?
another club in
Yeah.
El Paso. It's Bartman.
Yeah,
something.
I mean, dude,
yeah.
dude, I know this one.
You know that guy too.
That,
yeah.
that is a real thing about comics that we get really serious, but if you hear our sentences, they sound stupid.
Yeah.
Yes,
I really
out
hope
of
I get
context.
past chuckle fuckers. What if I don't get
Send
past?
an email to Randog for chuckle fuckers. Yeah.
It's hard to get in chuckle fuckers, man. It's really tough. Actually.
We got
It's
Hard
brutal.
on Wednesdays, their big showcase. We gotta show our stuff at the.
You probably saw some real road stuff out there.
You know what's so crazy, bro? It was like that, dude. Because it's like back then, there was no internet to maybe like stem the blow of you not being famous. Now, every scene has like some real celebs.
Sure.
Because they kept posting clips. Now they're fucking up there. Before there was just nothing. It was no
If you weren't
sense.
in New York or LA or maybe Chicago, you weren't famous and you
Nothing.
could do whatever you wanted.
So these people were just deranged, homeless. You know, when I first started, I was like, oh my God, these are the fucking guys.
Did you see people say just the most wild, heinous shit on
Dude,
stage?
I would see people say jokes and then they were like having rabies actively.
Like
on stage,
drooling?
drooling and stuff. Bro, Texas was just so.
I remember starting at like one of the early open mics, and a guy got off stage. I turned to my friend and I go, "Dude, that guy's like so fucking funny." He's like, "Yeah, he's been doing 8 years, and he sells mushrooms." so
You're like, okay, this is the dream.
Yeah, so you're
one
like,
guy-
damn.
One guy, his whole act was like stabbing him fake stabbing, and like he had ketchup packets and he would like squirt him out. One day he kept doing the same act, right? Just stab.
What's the joke?
So here's the thing. Here's the real joke. One day he fell down, started actually bleeding.
He missed the
He missed
packet and
it.
stabbed himself,
I'm like,
and everyone's like, "Oh, he added a
so,
new
right?
tag."
Something
Yeah.
like that, where he like missed, fell, and then he actually like hit his head, and then actual blood came out.
Oh man.
Did anyone go up there to help him, or did he lay there for a while?
Dude, that's an interesting question. I don't even fucking know, and that's crazy that I don't know.
That's you don't need to know that.
King of the
part.
scene got stabbed.
Well, good for him. Good for him.
Who would
I
come
love-
through like hyenas at the time? Like, who was like? I guess like, if someone was too big, they'd do a theater nearby or something like
Yes.
that. So
No, but like Hyena's mic was great. Yeah,
You probably had like a Chad Daniels or like.
Dude, of course.
Yeah, you
Oh,
did
okay.
good
Dude,
like
Hyena's
that.
rocks. Hyena's actually rocks. It was like the mic lasted for like 8:30 to 12:30 a.m. It was the
cool.
big mic of the week. Everyone came down, young, old, very fun time. That's where you met all your first people in comedy.
Sure,
Yeah.
sure.
All that vibe was there.
how did
people came out?
when you've got your first like host weekend there? How like revved up were you? Like how nervous?
Dude,
were you
I
for
didn't even
that
got a
shit?
host. I got a feature.
No
Who'd you
shit.
feature
But it was a
for?
guest. It was a guesty, really. But whatever. They called it a feature.
They were having you do 10 or something.
10, and it was bonkers, dude. It was.
Who was the headliner? I always
Those
remember
first
my
weekends
first
are
one.
fucking crazy.
I think mine was Jeff Dye.
Dude, mine was
hosted for him
Jeff
like
Dye.
2013,
Jesus
2014.
Christ.
Yeah.
I had Beth Stelling.
That was your
Oh.
first in where?
Madison.
That was your first weekend at a
Chicago
club?
Zanies didn't give me a host week until like the week after, a month after. yeah.
Wow.
I love it. Paul Varghese. Remember, do you guys know this guy?
Oh,
I
a little
actually-
bit.
Very
Yeah.
funny guy.
His jokes are awesome.
Very funny guy, dude. He was like a brown comic before brown comics were brown comics.
Oh, really? Okay.
He was like in Russell Peters' era, but he was actually really good.
Oh.
Really funny, really good jokes. But he's like an alcoholic.
Oh, he's a partier?
He's a
God, there's so
partier,
many
and
people
bro,
you hear that about.
Bro, if you go to Dallas, you'll see this guy maybe. He's like the king of Dallas. He's the only comic in Dallas who can make a living in Dallas only.
But he's like a drunk.
He's like a
dude.
drunk guy.
Paul,
you
we're
know-
here for you. We're here to help you.
And him and Akash Singh had beef.
He's one.
Yeah.
He was actually. He actually was. I opened for him a few years
He's
ago.
great.
at
Zanies?
Skyline.
At Skyline.
At Skyline was very funny.
Yeah.
The whole time, I mean, maybe I don't know what my vibe was. He didn't go in the green room once. He parked his stool next to the bar the whole night.
Wow,
all
he didn't
night.
even go in the green room with
Wouldn't
you?
hang with me.
I don't blame him.
Our
I don't
only
blame him.
interaction was right before my last set. I said, "Hey man, great working with you." And he goes, "Yeah, awesome, man. You're really funny." And just that was it.
But what is more surly than India, South India, and Serbia? These are the two surliest cultures on earth.
Does South India have that more of a vibe than the rest of India?
But here's the thing: South India drinks a lot.
Oh,
So the ones
really?
who drink are very
What
high
do they
drinkers.
drink? Is it beer?
Tiger beer.
Oh, I've seen that.
It's
I've
called
seen
Tiger beer, and it's fucking for real. Like people go crazy in
Tiger beer.
in Kerala, which is a southern state. Basically, they have beer houses. You got to stand in line.
Yeah.
To get your alcohol.
I think people forget that like it's not just white people who are drunks. I feel like a lot of the time we're like, oh, it's us, and so everyone fucking drinks. Chinese businessmen are just hammered in Chinatown.
Every country has that.
It's amazing.
Oh,
They
dude.
are.
You went straight to the Chinese dudes, man. Come on, we're two white dudes on a podcast.
I didn't say it was bad. We get drunk all the time.
You could have just gone like anywhere else, man.
How is that bad? What's wrong with that?
Could have gone Persian, whatever.
How is Persian better?
I don't
love
know,
this.
but you had to go Chinese.
It is
I love
true.
them. I love it.
I love the idea of it. So, yes, if it's a stretch next time, like all these white school shooters, and he's like, actually in Chengdu there was 13 school shooters. I'm like,
Yeah,
Shanghai.
They have a knife attack problem there, actually. If they had some guns, maybe it would be more efficient.
They have a sword attack.
They do. They do.
steering the conversation. But yeah, they're very, very like high drunk.
You got some aunts and uncles who really can't put it down
Bro.
over holidays.
Oh, that's
right?
awesome.
I know the feeling.
Dude, it's even worse because there's a religious aspect to it, right? Like you're Islamic, you can't do it. So now it's really a secret. That these
Are they
fuckers drink.
open
No
Islamic,
shit.
but then they drink?
Yeah.
Oh,
But
so
nobody
they're the same
knows.
as Southern Christians.
Same
The
shit.
same
Is it like
shit.
accepted a little bit, or
No. But it's like you accept the person, right? 'Cause you love the person, but everyone knows, and they'll be like, "I'm going to the market to get some ice cream or something," and then he comes back like wobbly.
He's
You're
like blurry-eyed,
Wait a
like-
second, how good was that
Pretty good
nut
ice
butter?
My brother,
I love drumsticks.
My brother had his in-laws over a couple weekends ago, and his wife told him straight up, like, "Do not drink with my parents around. Like, you can get a little messy."
Yeah.
He said, "All right," and he didn't. Like he never had a drink in his hand. He went to the basement,
God.
had a 12-pack of High Noons, and
That he would
go,
just chug?
and he would just go downstairs and slug them. My sister was telling me this.
Oh
she
my
heard it from
God.
Whoa, that's that. No, that's straight up.
But everyone's
Whoa.
gonna notice you had 12 High Noons.
He crushed
That's not
12.
Dude, we're both like horrified. Fonz is like,
Yeah, Bonds is like now that.
Welcome to South Philly.
that's king
That guy
shit.
knows how to party.
Alone in a basement.
Yeah.
Also,
How you do it?
don't tell him to be sober. Just let him have a good time.
I feel,
Come
bro.
on.
I feel like if he was allowed to drink with the parents, it would have been fine. To be honest.
No, he's just a bad. No.
Is it because he's loud and
My brother's just a fucker.
Oh, it's your
man.
brother.
It's my brother. It's my
Oh,
brother. Yeah.
Oh, I
what
thought
I
you said
say?
brother-in-law. Oh, I know your
no.
brother.
My brother
Yeah.
had his in-laws over.
Oh,
so
yeah.
my
Is he like
brother's
that?
wife's
Yeah,
parents.
his brother looks like a Jersey Shore guy.
My
He
brother's
looks like
Jax,
Vinny.
looks
He looks
a
like
Guido.
Vinny or like Pauly D. It's
And
crazy. He's
all he
like
does-
tatted up and like
What?
fucking
super
roided.
CrossFitted
Dude,
out.
you are so
Yeah.
different than that guy.
No, it's
Yeah,
so
no,
funny.
we're exact opposite.
Are
They
y'all
are.
boys though? Or y'all like good friends?
No, we're not tight. Not
That
anymore.
is
You were
fascinating.
tight. You were.
We were tight for a while. But
Okay,
yeah.
you know, me and my big brother. I have a brother who's 5 years older, and we were not tight for the longest time because he was a big menace in my life. He was a big violent abuser.
Sure, yeah.
Bad dude. Then I'm trying to joke about this right now. Is like now he's all like, "Hey man, what's going on?
Oh,
You want to hang?
shit.
You looking good?" Huh?
He's not mean at all anymore.
He's not. He's like he's hanging out, and that's like my comparison on stage is that's like if Hitler went into a synagogue and he's like, "You want to hang? We'll be good." Sorry about
Come
that.
on,
Hey,
sorry.
guys.
I was off my meds.
Hey,
Yeah.
it was pre-yoga time.
Yeah.
We
And
ran
so-
out of Adderall.
yeah, all right. So that's what it was, and so now we're cool. Now
And
he's like,
no, I can't lie. Like it was mostly like it's mostly a fine time, but until when he starts drinking, it's just like the lights go out and he's a
Right.
different dude. It's like,
Oh, really?
And
Yeah.
some people really like. Some people have that. You don't really feel. And I think when you're younger, like when you're in like middle school, high school, you're like, dude, if any of my friends ever become alcoholics, dude, I will fucking sit them down.
Oh,
and I'm gonna fucking change them, dude. I'm gonna change cause I'm gonna be the change that they need. Every one of my friends that's an alcoholic, I haven't said one thing to them. I haven't said one word to. They are all everybody.
Well, you're at the same level as them.
I don't even offer them water.
No.
You buy him a
Yeah.
drink.
Yeah,
You
you're
want
just like-
another shot? You're driving, right?
You just
Yeah.
want them to go to sleep faster. You know, you're just like, if I feed you more, you're gonna pass out. It's really sad.
How
at
many
the
friends do you
adulthood.
have you think are alcoholics?
Been doing comedy 7 years now, about
Oh, dude.
25.
Oh, good.
No, but it was.
I'd probably have a few.
Me and my brother definitely went. We're very distant now because I couldn't deal with it anymore. He just
You
became-
should be an alcoholic.
Yeah.
I should be.
I can see that.
To bond with my
to
brother
bond with
again.
him. Like, I see
But
why
listen, bro, I can't put him
you have
down either.
He finds another 12-pack of High Lifes, High Noons next to yours.
Go to a bar and beat the shit out of some innocent dudes. Yeah.
They'll bring you together.
Yeah. Let's just go beat up some guys.
I'm glad I don't have a brother. That I would not have done well.
Dude, it can be brutal when you're growing up.
I would not have wanted
that. Especially my brother's like 3.5, 4 years old. So there's never a point where you're really stronger than them.
No,
you say he beat the shit out of you?
100%.
Really?
Dude.
We would watch WWF.
Like it wasn't fun at all. It was like actually trying to hurt you.
Because people who don't have older brothers think it's
they don't get it.
You guys must have tried wrestling moves on each other. He saw Shawn Michaels and he been like, let me do it. It sounds like a fun idea.
Yes.
But if you're not Shawn Michaels, you're Bret Hart. You're the one getting fucking humbled.
You're literally
Owen Hart, isn't he the one who died?
Yeah.
He would just try his moves on me. Like
Yes.
I would never get to do anything.
And try is a soft word for what's happening.
No.
He would do.
He
Yeah.
did
He
the
would
moves,
succeed.
and he's not good at faking the chair.
Yeah,
The chair
Dude,
hits you.
Yeah. When me and my brother started playing video games, but anytime I would get him in video games, he'd just chase me in
And
the house.
problem is,
me up.
when you're poor, you have the same chair that's in the actual ring. You know that like little that
metal
double
chair?
metal.
Yeah.
that's only a poor person chair, and we had like 7 of those for parties.
He's like, it's perfect. It's the ones they use.
Where they hit him on the back.
Yeah.
Yes, dude.
Only poor families had that chair.
You're watching it like that actually hurts.
Yeah, because you couldn't. If you were a rich family, you didn't have they have the embroidered, fuckers with the back.
Yeah, no, it's too heavy.
It's too heavy. You couldn't pick it up.
You had the real folded.
You can't pull up an ottoman and hit someone with it. You're not doing that.
Bro.
Very funny.
Dude, that is so funny.
It is so true. We would watch Monday Night Raw, and he would get fucking at our friend's house, and he would just fucking like take it all in.
Totally.
And he was also an emotional abuser. He would like delete my Zelda file. I was a big Zelda guy.
Oh, that's rude.
I had a separate file with all the heart containers, and which one I've saved all of them, and I got everything 100% completion. That when you're a kid, that's all the capital you have. That's all you actually own.
Your Zelda file
is this Zelda file.
And you're not wrong.
That's my entire fucking assets. And he would fucking put my knee down. He'd knee on my back, make me watch
While he deleted them?
while he put the Navi cursor.
Oh, dude.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
That's a brutal torture.
And imagine that level of tragedy with the title screen music on. You know?
Yeah,
what
well,
I'm
that like Piccolo's
saying?
playing. That like,
And you're just like the most
Do you know what's the most fucked up about it is that no matter how much like your brother would just whoop the shit out of you, like ragdoll you for you, all you wanted was for him to like you the next day. Like the next day you're like, bro, like if I like,
you're like, can I go to the movie? Did you go hang?
Like when I got nice at like when I was getting better at basketball, like beating my friends, I was like, dude, I'm getting better. I'm gonna play with Bobby and his friends. Like they're gonna he's gonna fucking think I'm cool. Like like you know what I'm saying?
Dude, if I saw a video of me trying to impress my brother, I'd be like, "Do you want to fuck this guy, dude? Like, get off this guy's dick."
It was every day.
Oh, you guys hang out with his friends? Like you'd go to like movies with them? And stuff?
Your brother's friends were the coolest people to ever
on
walk
planet Earth.
the earth, bro.
Dude, one time I remember specifically, bro. When we were at a gas station, right? They got some new, my brother's friend got some Gatorade.
Yeah,
it had some interesting bottle. You know, it was an interesting bottle, and and it said like new with advanced grip, right? And his brother friend was like, "Yeah, I guess hydration's all in the grip, right?" They all chuckle. I laugh for 40 minutes straight. I'm like,
hydration's in the grip.
Oh my god!
Yes,
Ajay, you are the man,
dude.
That's hilarious.
Because your older brother's friends, because like they were buying
so
like
cool.
when my brother's friends, they bought like the Tenacious D CD and like they bought the Eminem shit, and they bought when they were like listening to like Linkin Park. I was like, I'm listening to Linkin Park. My friends are listening to Park, but I'm hanging on my brother. And I thought I was so cool. They thought that I could like hang out with them and listen to Hybrid Theory.
Oh my god!
You know, but I'd be like a real music critic for Nookie by Limp Bizkit. Like as you can see here, the chorus where he will give it to
Chocolate Starfish, not their best album.
Yeah. And you knew it was your job to just shut up, don't say anything.
And if you were nice, they'd let you sit in for the boob scenes of Office Space or like
or Super Troopers.
Yes. Don't say anything. I'll be good. I'm in the corner.
Yeah. Don't tell mom and dad.
Boob scene coming
boob
in.
scene. Like
Just
let me watch. Yeah.
So
Is that the boob scene when you were a kid? I feel
That
like
was a big boob scene.
I remember
Boob scene.
Triple X was a big. It wasn't nudity, but it was a hot sex scene. I
Triple X is
remember.
a big news scene. Office
I
Space.
can explain a lot of your shit. The fact that you did not have any
older
of this, dude.
Yeah, I have a younger sister. I was king of the castle.
Yeah.
Come on.
Unchecked. No
Unchecked.
predator.
You never beat up.
You didn't get
Yeah.
slapped enough.
Yeah.
You
know-
owed like 100 slaps.
You know what's funny though? My sister's a year younger than me. When I was 3 years old, she somehow wrapped an electrical cord around my neck and like was going like this on me. My parents probably like she overpowered me, and I was like, oh.
See, I love this isolated incident that happened once.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like-
This
Wow,
happened
what
to
a
you all the
What a
time.
fun one-time thing.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
But, yeah.
Wow, you're right. I'm so privileged.
It's so great. It's interesting. It's very interesting. Here's the thing. Now, for a long time, dude, he was like, "Hey man, let's hang out." I couldn't do it, bro. I just could not. My body was like reacting against.
Oh,
it.
you like cut him out.
I'm
for
like 26, 27, bro.
Totally.
It's like 4 years ago. We had a weird relationship where I would never call him, never talk to him. When I was on Molly, I'd be like, "Hey man, I love you, dude," and then the next day I'd be fucking weirded out by myself. Wouldn't talk to him. Finally, one day we both get high at the same time, and I'm like 28 at this point, 29, old man. 2 years ago, baby. This is after COVID. And I say all these things like, "Hey, listen, man, you're not a. I really hated you for a long time because you don't understand the trauma you gave me." And he's like, he's like, "Yeah, man, I didn't realize how much pain I gave you." And it was like, from there we like. And then he wrapped an electrical cord around my neck and just kept pulling. And I'm like, no, but this time it's with love.
It's for fun. It's for a sketch.
That's a great talk, though.
It was very important, bro, until I had that, dude, for real, until 29.
Yeah.
I was in the same space as you. And
You got to get high more.
We just did.
That's what you gotta
That's
do.
the thing. We
More
actually,
drugs.
it just never really. He just when he. We're fine when he's sober. It's honestly everything's fine. But then the second he starts drinking, dude, it can be.
You're a good drunk, so it doesn't run in the family.
Because we lived together my first year in Chicago, and I'd bring him around comics, and
oh shit,
he was at the shows all the time.
Yeah,
so he was cool. You all were actually this is maybe the height of y'all's relationship.
He was like the guy at the shows who was laughing the loudest, and he was like maybe heckling, but in a fun way.
No. But he would, dude. We would be at the bar, and like if someone said some shit like about like a friend, like he was ready to fight anyone. Like Mike Robinson, like somebody said some shit to Mike Robinson, like that guy wasn't that funny, and my brother was just like, you know, he'd been drinking the whole show. He just turned to some guy, he goes like, "Want to fucking fight, dude?" Like that's he was just like, because my brother he was just looking for it, man. And
you didn't like this guy's comedy I just met tonight? I'll beat you up.
He's like, that's and
None of these open micers are bad.
They're
all incredible.
Do you know what's a fucked up thing? I think at least from what I understand about Serbians, dude, it's like they'll like beat the shit out of you, but there's an allegiance that I know that my brother, we still haven't talked in a while. If I asked him, I was like, there's some guy like in Chicago, like, "Hey, there's this guy like I need you to beat up." He'd be like, "I'm there." He'd be like,
He'd be there tomorrow with his AR-15.
He'd slug 12 high noons, drive there, and beat the shit out of someone.
Well, y'all doing the same thing with Kosovo. You know what I'm saying? It's like, "Want to fight? You want to fight? I'll fight you, dude. Hey, you want to fight? Hey, I'll fight you."
They're just looking back and forth from.
Yeah.
They're just looking from Bosnia to Kosovo. Want to fight?
Hey,
Want to
hey,
fight? Want to fight?
What's
Want to fight?
What'd you say?
Croatia want to fight?
What's that?
Everyone, yeah.
Hey, bro. Hey.
You guys are the bullies. You're like the
You
drunk
are.
guy at 2 a.m. Like,
Dude,
want to go,
Serbia,
dude? Want to go?
Serbia's out of pocket. I'm gonna give you all that.
They're an out-of-pocket nation.
guys,
the only European nation that supports Russia. You gotta love them.
When I was in college, there were pros that would come back. So there were guys that were older than me that would work out at my gym in Chicago. The guys who were playing overseas, like in the EuroLeague, would be like, because I'd ask them, I'd be like, how is it? They'd be like, "Oh, EuroLeague's great. It's so fun." Da da da. And I'd be like, "Well, I'm 100% Serbian." Like I was like, "What's it like playing in Serbia?" They're like, "Bro." They're like, "Yo, like there's everyone's got like a gun. There's like military shit like running like they're like
oh yeah, it's like a militarized nation.
They're like it is.
It's heavy.
They're like it's
heavy.
Bad. Dude.
Well, you know, I anecdotally, I have had one Bosnian girl in my life and one Serbian girl in my life. Bosnian girl, Muslim lady, very nice, chill, fucking all the time. Serbian was a full Nazi, dude. She was actually like, "I'm a Nazi." Like on her Hinge profile, it was like Nazi.
She's like, "We did a good job in World War II." Yeah,
we missed a spot.
Yeah.
Missed a spot. She was horrid. Now I love you. I think you're a very sweet, nice
man.
fucking guy, and you're hilarious, despite your people. Is what I think.
Did she hate the Croats and the Bosnians?
Dude,
You're a very nice guy. You don't actually make sense.
You made it out.
It's something
that is always kind of. it's always kind of stressed me out about Serbians, where it's like there's so much pride and it's such like a hard-headedness, and then that's why like
so
I
much
want to
pride and so little.
bring up this. I had
so what are you proud of? What are the Serbian inventions? Like, what did you add? I don't know.
Nikola Tesla was Serbian.
Oh, Tesla? That's not bad. Not bad.
Shit, that's fucking like on the floor.
Yeah, okay. That was a good
the smartest guy alive.
But it's like I have this joke.
Germany's
I'm 100%
Sorry.
I have this joke
Even
about
with the
how
bad.
my uncles would say like, "Oh, Serbians aren't like we're not white,
Yeah.
like we're Serbian." And like, there's 150 comments.
Yeah,
of
read some of these
people-
comments.
So
So,
wait,
Alex is getting dragged on TikTok.
You put a
people.
joke up about Serbians on
Say the
TikTok?
joke. Say
Okay, what's the joke? What's
Yeah,
the
do the
joke?
whole
the joke is Serbians don't identify as white. Like growing up, my uncles debate, Alex, we're not white, we're Serbian. That's what you tell people. I was like, I think I'm gonna say I'm white. You know, like what's it about? Everyone from Eastern Europe is just like, we're not white or black. We are DJs, you know, and it's like, and that always like does like pretty well. People get it. I threw it on like I was doing like hashtag Serbia, hashtag Serbians, and all these Serbian accounts are
they
just,
going in on you? What?
like,
Tell me
like-
what they say.
Do the accent.
no, it's okay. Let's see here.
Can he read? This is the big turn in the podcast.
It's all like, have you spent time in Serbia? Have you ever been here?
Oh, like because they're saying it's
One
great.
guy said we are white, but like a better version of white.
Wrong.
Yeah, we are Slavic. That's so. Some people like agree with.
Oh, they're
them.
like we're Slavic.
Yeah,
not
one
white.
guy said we don't have that kind of BS in Serbia. No, nobody cares about color. Nobody talks about that. That kind of stupidity is reserved for America and EU. Like people just
That's
can't
so
take.
funny because like they had colored people and they literally made them make their own country. They had
yeah.
Bosnians
They don't
and
have
they're
them
like,
because y'all killed them.
yeah, they killed all of the
Yeah, we don't
colored
have
people.
we don't have racism
and then
here
I put
because
it-
you took out the races, dude.
The biggest issue that they
What
have,
are they?
I put in the caption, just Serbians are dumb, and then I have 10 comments just being like, we're not dumb, we're actually smart, like we're not dumb, and I'm like, you guys are fucking idiots.
Yeah, if you're
dude.
so dumb you didn't get that was a flippant joke.
Yeah.
So
It's
stupid.
just when you
The word laugh is behind you on the video. It's like literally
It's the
behind
Laugh Factory.
it's just so off-putting.
this guy really going after the Serbians at a Laugh Factory?
I don't know, man.
Wow.
When you grow up with this kind of like Serbians are awesome, and it's like you have this kind of inclusivity thing that's I think a lot of people have like growing up, but I guess I felt like
You have a lot of ethno-nationalism.
when you grow
you.
up
They fought for it
like, you know,
in 20 years ago, 30 years ago.
Yeah, it's recent. It's
yeah.
recent.
and it's also it's like I don't know. I grew up in my house like my parents and my grandma spoke Serbian. It was definitely so I think like being around other American kids, I'm like they don't have this kind of like edge to them that like my family has. Where
you
it's
know
like,
people who died in war, fought in war, don't you?
Eastern Europeans are most like South Asians too. Like Western European kids are not like hard boiled, whatever.
Yes.
But Serbian kids, Croatian kids, fucking all those Eastern European, Slavic kids, basically, have the same like strict parents.
The same. You're either an
heavy abuse.
engineer,
and they're recent
doctor,
domestic abuse.
Recent,
yeah.
But y'all are engineers for the state, and we're engineers for other things. Y'all engineer things for like military use.
You make drones. You guys make like medical equipment.
Y'all are like Lockheed Martin level, and we're just trying to make a couple of, like a software that tells you what
How
bathroom
about an
is.
app?
Yeah. Where can you find a bathroom in New York? Type shit. That's
a really
We're
good
like
point.
cuter engineers. I'll give you.
Yes.
Don't put us in the same engineer.
Sorry, yeah.
both
I wouldn't dare. but it's true. It's a very So that's why like going into school, I would just be like, I'd want to be like instead of going to like church shit, like church functions, I was like, I just want to be around like literally saying like because at church.
You're Serbian church.
They were like it was all Serbians, and they would be like, they would refer to kids at their middle schools or their high schools as their American friends. They'd
wow.
be like,
They're like, we're going back soon.
I'm like, we're in Chicago, dude. I'm like, we're in Chicago.
You went to an Orthodox church?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So it's heavy.
You know what I'm saying?
Eastern European
So it's
vibe.
like
You should go on stage and talk about that you're an immigrant. I would love that.
But I'm not. I
Child
was
of
born
immigrant
here. I'm
parents.
not really. You
could do the child of immigrant parents.
I definitely
would love
am.
that.
But
I
it's
would
like,
love that.
But it's like
That's hilarious because people around people get all the flack for like, oh, do your mom's accent and become famous. But you could also do that.
yeah, you could do that.
could
I
also
would
do that.
love that. That would
Yeah.
be a great turn.
man,
you become the Serbian comic.
Yeah.
In Serbia, we
here's the
talk
thing.
like this.
And then but here's the thing: if you do that, those guys will come to your fucking shows and it'll be just your brother 8,000 times. Just, "Oh, I love this guy, man. This guy's crazy, man. It's so good."
Is that Serbian?
Yeah.
I don't know what they sound like. I don't know what they sound
Everybody who's the henchman in Ocean's 11.
I have a new joke about that, about how like I'm 100% Serbian. I was born here in the States, so I'm glad I didn't grow up with like that creepy Balkan. That would suck being on the playground, being like, "Mark, I want to sleep over."
Yeah, that's a good one.
Like do shit like that. And play Brothers Super Smash and shit like that.
Brothers Super Smash is very funny.
And it's like so that's something I feel like if I could incorporate that more, just totally shit talk my grandma and my mom.
Yeah, people love that.
Dude,
people love that. Hating on.
And here's the thing: a lot of people will come at you, be like, "Why you?" Well, it's because y'all had boring parents who you didn't actually connect with, and they never actually like disciplined you.
Yeah.
So you don't have anything fun to say about them.
I have no culture.
Yeah,
I
'cause
have
your
no
parents were
culture to talk
lovely.
about. They were decent.
Your
Generally
mom
decent.
upvotes your cum bits, I'm sure. You know,
Dude,
like it's
They
a
go
nice-
to the shows and they're like, "Good fingering bit,
You're the
very
fingering
good son."
one, honey.
Yeah.
When we walked into his house of his headlining weekend, his mom played the theme song to our podcast on the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah.
Bro, no, Tom, I swear I am not. And there was a quiche on the kitchen counter.
And they bought
That
a
is
framed
so
poster
nice.
of my
Is
album
that
cover.
unbelievable?
That
My
is so
parents haven't
nice.
seen me do stand up.
That's so
it's
nice.
That's
on,
insane.
on America's Got Talent, right? When I was, they did B-roll footage for my for the Siddiquees. They had a guy be like, "All right, we're gonna call your mom on FaceTime. We're gonna film you, and she's gonna say I'm proud of you on the thing." It took 30 takes because they couldn't get one that they
They
believed.
couldn't get a sincere take.
And this cameraman just couldn't believe what was happening. Like, your mom is. Why
Wait, is she swearing?
Why is this? She's saying I'm proud of you, and they're like.
You have to mean it.
He's like, he can't understand why a mom is not selling this. It blew his fucking mind. He actually like quit the job probably. He's like, he's never seen a mom this disinterested in his son's life.
He's where?
Dude,
America's Got Talent?
It was like
so hard.
It was like
so
it was like
hard.
8:30. She was like turning in. My mom loves me. It's all love and it's all beautiful, man. But
doesn't
she
know how to
doesn't.
It's hard
it.
to.
There's no
yeah.
fake shit with her. It's like tell me I love you. What are you talking about? Shut up. Go.
It's a different language.
It's an action-based language. They will die for you, obviously. My mom has never said I love you specifically, but she will do. If I come home, she'll make 19 dishes.
Yeah.
That I
She
won't
does
eat.
loving things.
The love is all very action.
It is a funny, it is a funny.
I prefer
kind of
more
angle.
action-based than thought, honestly.
Yeah, just saying like what's an immigrant parent's love language?
Yeah,
you know
dude.
what I'm saying? It's
Cut
kind of
fruit.
funny.
Gifts.
Yeah. It's like it's to hit you, then like
Gifts.
make you food.
Say
yeah.
I love you. Here's a gift.
Yeah.
Physical touch.
Here's the thing.
Physical touch is funny. Yeah.
My parents' love language is physical touch
because they beat
That's
the fuck out of it.
according to a
That's
so
judge.
funny.
Yeah,
That's
according
funny.
to a
That's
Dakota
really funny.
County judge.
Hilarious.
According to a county.
Amazing joke. Amazing joke. But the idea is that if you live it for 18 years, you want the words once, maybe. You know,
Yes.
like
Dude.
it'd be nice if my mom was like, "Hey, I really like what you did there."
Yeah.
And I love
Do
you.
they come to shows?
No.
They've never wanted to?
I offered it to them. They're like, they like that I'm doing it now. They've seen some things they can, because their friends are coming at them being like, I've
And they're
seen
saying it's great. He's great.
So once
they
they
saw
get-
you on America's Got Talent.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
like clean, and
It's
they
all
can.
good.
That's
It's all
good. Okay.
When the friends came at them and were like, I love this, then it was like all good now, and we're
They've also probably never been to a comedy show.
No.
Never. Your parents probably haven't either.
No, I can't.
my brother,
imagine.
my big brother, dude, I headlined for the first time in Dallas since I started there.
Oh, sweet.
On my birthday, March 22nd, Addison
Nice.
Improv. Never did it before. Brought my big brother there, and I was
Hell
like
yeah.
freaking out.
Yeah,
I was
bro.
freaking out. I was like,
You need to impress him.
I need to impress this guy. Only this guy. All my friends were there. A bunch of people came out.
Yeah.
Sold out. Improv. Hell yeah. Let's fucking
Huge.
go. And my brother, middle. They had a separate light, I swear to God, that was like on him. And
Keep
I was
it
like,
on
let's
him.
fucking go. And of course, after the set, I know I did a good job. Not because he said you did a good job. He just gave like a little, this fucking move.
Yes,
But that's
dude.
big.
Yes.
That's fucking big. And I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
see you, I
It's-
see you,
it's
bro.
Something. Yes.
Yeah, I see you,
That's-
bro. Dude, I became like jelly.
Yes.
Wow.
I became like jelly.
Dude, the older brother acceptance
huge.
may never.
Yeah, I don't
it'll
have that.
never.
That
I don't
means-
know when it's gonna end. but it's
Is your
very-
brother going to be in the show one time? Just be like, I love you.
Actually, I'll tell you this.
miss you, Alex.
I swear to
I
God.
love
I
you.
swear to
I'm
God.
glad you're
I'll tell
here.
you
I love
this.
you.
My brother has never there was only a couple times where one time when I was only like a year into stand up, we were living together. I swear to God, he bought two bags of blow that we were doing with our friends.
Cool.
And I swear to God, it was like Mike Rice and like our Chicago buddies.
Yeah.
And we leave to go to these bars. And like, so they trail out, and just me and my brother. And I swear to God, he goes, hey bro, I just want you to, he has to be super fucked up. He goes, 2 a.m. He goes, hey bro, just want you to know. He goes, I think the shit is like that you're doing, it's fucking really cool. He goes, it's really cool, bro. And I was like, okay, dude, thanks, man.
And I want to be your manager.
And I was like, that's the only time he ever said it. It was like,
Good
he had to
coke.
be like fucking, like totally fucked up on.
Problem with on coke is that the moment he says nice things about you, he's like, and Ethereum needs to be invested in now.
yeah.
And you're like, that was a nice moment.
yeah.
We had for a little bit.
No, but that was the one time that he was like actually gave me props for.
That's
for,
beautiful,
he had
dude.
to be-
It's crazy. I had to be on Molly to say I love my
Yes,
brother.
bro.
I had to be on Molly, dude. That's cool. For years.
Yeah.
For us to even have a conversation, I had to
Totally.
be on the hardest drug on earth.
You can only
It's crazy.
You can only bond with your older brother when you're truly
When you-
like near
Not
death.
yourself.
Like,
Yeah.
DMT at the edge of death. Before I go to the end of the river Styx, let me look back. Hey, I loved you this whole time. All right, back into the underworld we go. Horrific, dude. Horrific.
It's very interesting.
No, I never had a
dodged a
sister.
bullet.
I never had a sister.
It's great.
Are y'all close?
Nah. Yeah, I like her. I like my
Okay.
sister. We respect each other. I like her. I didn't like her
You
for a
sound like
long.
you just got divorced with her.
I didn't like her
yeah.
for
It's
a
amicable. It's amicable.
I was really mean to my sister in high school, and I finally got over it. I slut shamed.
You got over your own abuse?
Well,
bitch?
I felt awkward how
Yeah.
mean I was. I was like, I don't know how to forgive myself. You
You slut shamed your sister.
It's a long story, but she got caught giving a blowjob in the elevator at our school.
I was wondering if you were gonna say it, bro.
I'm not gonna say the
I was like,
name.
can I say, dude, bro?
It's a crazy
if
story.
If I heard this, bro, I would have. I don't know what I would have done.
and I was
Fucking crazy.
That's
it was
pretty
at a
slutty.
Catholic school.
That is the definition of
It's not
slut.
slutty. It's cool. It's cool what
It's
she
slut with
did.
a capital.
In like a good way, though. We're like, okay, we love
That
sluts. We love
is.
sluts.
And where'd you grow up? You grew up in Chicago.
No,
Minneapolis.
Minneapolis. Catholic
Whoa.
school.
It's cold, man. You gotta.
Cold. It's cold.
You gotta get close.
I get respect. Basketball team captain. Basketball
Well,
team
now, if
captain.
you-
Sorry.
no.
Top of the pile. Sorry.
Now Gen Z is so euphoria. That would be just a high.
Oh, that
You know
would be
what I'm saying?
cool.
Like,
She'd
what?
be on the front of the page of the paper.
Yeah, good job.
Self-affirmed, young, independent
Brave,
woman.
sexually
Brave,
liberated.
Does what she
Sex
loves
positive.
to pervy old man.
Heroic pansexual expresses
Yeah,
herself.
yeah.
How old was she at the time?
Old
It was
enough.
freshman year of high
Oh,
school. I don't know how old she
man.
was.
That's crazy.
She
He
was
was a
sophomore maybe or junior. I think it was junior.
Well, did she like the guy? Was it just like some dick?
She was like kind of a party girl. He was a party guy, and
love
that's just
it.
how it happened. Yeah.
That reminds me of like that era
It
of
was
like,
so,
of like
and
the,
I was
the
so
mid-aughts.
mean to her. We made fun of her so much.
I mean, I wouldn't have let it go for years.
But
dude.
it was
It's so
like it was
hard.
in a very disrespectful way.
I understand.
I get now. She was just having a good time.
Yeah.
I was jealous. I wasn't getting
That's
my
what
dick
it is.
sucked.
That's what it is.
it was.
Huh.
I was a
Yeah.
I was a virgin. I was
Your
like, I want to
younger
get
sister?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I was like, she's already
Yes.
fucking, and I haven't even gone to prom yet.
Yeah, yeah.
I went alone to prom.
Oh God.
I was pissed off.
And that's what it is. It's a lot of like, how dare you?
Yeah,
get
how dare
pussy.
I'm supposed to get?
Yes, I'm gonna suck his dick.
Yeah.
Shut up.
I wanted to, and I can't say his name, but it is funny because both of his names were. I'll say it was Peter Johnson. They're both penis.
No.
Penis. Isn't that so funny?
I'll say it.
We might have to bleep that out
And it's
later.
crazy because my sister's name is Felicia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy how.
Yeah.
Felicia Schlong.
Felicia,
Yeah.
come bag.
Fellatio cum
Slavic.
dumpster Osmus.
It's a Slavic.
It's German. It's German.
Yeah, come
on.
dumpster bitch.
Come dumpster bitch.
Come bin a bitch.
Yeah,
Come in a bitch. Come in a bitch.
Come in a bitch. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
there we
hilarious.
go. BICZ
Workshop.
at the end.
Yeah.
Nice to say, actually.
My parents will
Felicia,
hate
come in a
this
bitch.
episode. My mom and dad are going to be like, Geoffrey, you're not supposed to talk about that.
That is the most genius.
So when you guys would
joke.
fight, your parents, because you would just go, "Oh, you blew a guy," and your parents would just kind of step in and be like, Geoffrey, you can't be saying that.
Yeah, I think so. I
then
can't.
you were
I was
like-
not nice to her.
Wait. You were at the dinner table like you suck dick?
No, I
crazy.
wasn't saying. It was more
Okay.
like behind her back with our friends. We had like
Yeah.
nicknames for her, and we're telling everyone out
Behind
hear
her
about-
back,
hear about this
on her
slut.
back.
My
So she
sister's
was
a
hanging out with
slut.
popular kids immediately.
Yeah, she was cool. Yeah. She was.
People
she was
already
having a
liked her
good time.
before.
Yeah,
Like she was like that. Actually, didn't actually
It
destroy
didn't hurt her at all. No, she was on the top of the pile 4 years straight. Yeah, she was
Oh.
having a good. She was partying.
Yeah.
My sister like partied so hard in high school she didn't really need to in college. She barely did in college. Like
she
1
chose.
year, maybe like 1 year in college, 2 years maybe. And now she's very responsible. She makes a lot of money. She does well.
sucks dick on on the ground.
Yeah. No, she sucks dick in glass elevators and we watch. You're gonna want to watch.
Damn.
So much money.
My younger sister would. There was a couple years where she was with. There was a couple girls that her crew kind of pissed me off. They hung out with guys a year older than me.
Wow.
So that kind of.
Are you same age? Your sister?
She's a year younger than me.
Young,
So
so
when
it's
she
2
was a
years.
sophomore, her
Right.
friends were like sneaking out and hanging out with these like senior dudes, and I was like a
You were like,
junior
I wanna fuck the
basketball.
senior
Like I was like
dudes.
going. I was like pretty straight laced.
Right.
So I thought it was like. I remember being kind of miffed. My sister was like hanging out with, like at the time it was like these drinking parties.
Oh,
And
I was
like-
anti-drinking too. I didn't like
But me
that
too.
either.
Yeah,
But I had
Me
something
too.
on the line. You didn't really have anything to.
No, I had no
lose.
reason. I had to protect my quiz bowl status.
I had
you know,
scholarships,
sorry.
too.
Yeah.
I was in a quiz bowl.
You did quiz bowl too?
I did the-
That's
quiz
what I'm
bowl?
talking. It's like
I did the-
Jeopardy. You
I did
just do
the
Jeopardy.
medical version of it. So basically,
What?
there was like this thing called HOSA, which was like a Health Occupation Students of America, and I was in the quiz bowl of the
You
health.
just did medical questions?
Yeah, bro.
Somehow that's even dirtier than
It's
what I
so-
did.
What's like a
You should put
softball
me
quiz
in-
bowl question? If I can just.
soft? Oh, I mean, for you, it's kind of a different
It's
level.
liquid-
Oh, yeah,
let's
not
say,
for me. For
yeah.
you guys, not for me, please.
Spell camera.
Oh, really?
No,
Or
no,
like
for-
what American president served 2 non-consecutive terms? That would be a good quiz bowl
Yeah.
question. Who would? I would.
The spell
love
camera
it.
was the Alex Dragovich virgin.
Can you spell camera?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually
I
had
was trying to call you retarded.
Yeah, we were all. I actually had a question
I am.
for you about Bangladesh. I
yeah.
wanted to
Hit
see.
me.
Wait, Kavans, could you bring up a map
Oh,
of
are
the
you gonna
world?
quiz him on my?
I
love this.
because we had Mo on. He's from Pakistan. We wanted to see if you know
love it.
Mo. You know Mo.
I love Mo.
How do the Bengali people feel about Pakistan? You used to be part of it, and now
Well, there's some issues, but the second generation are all love. Like I love Mo with all my heart. He's one of
sure.
my
Oh,
big
and
friends.
unmarked map of the world. Damn it! I should have said unmarked
Blank map?
Blank map of the
map.
world. My
Blank
bad.
map.
Do you think you know where Bangladesh is?
This
What?
one's gonna be tough.
I got you. It's okay.
What
Trust
do you
me.
know about
okay.
Bangladesh?
Here we
Oh,
go.
perfect. There we go.
Okay,
Yeah.
I will say
up?
when you said tiger beer,
Yeah.
I just remember there was I remember reading some
Yeah.
headline maybe years ago where it's like tigers in Bangladesh, they fuck up like towns.
Are there still tigers
Is
in
that crazy?
Bangladesh? Really?
It's endangered
Is that fucked-
species.
is that like a fucked up thing
No,
to
no.
say?
It's like an anecdotal thing. That's not a normal thing.
Probably like 200 years ago,
They're
more
in the
than now.
right. They're in the mangrove forest mostly. Like there's like a big the world's biggest mangrove is in Bangladesh. That's with all the tigers
Are there towns there where people are like, yo, if you stray too far, like you can get fucking eaten?
in the rural areas, but it's
Sure.
also you could also get like that's not the biggest danger. It's your uncle who just followed you. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not animals that are scary in villages.
They
it's like
get
the
into
people.
pedophilia too?
Yeah, bro.
Yes. There we go.
Villages
it's not
are
just Catholics.
fucking horrific, dude.
Not just
Okay,
Catholics.
I think I can get this.
Yeah, this man. Okay,
we go.
where do we start, Drago? Where are you looking? Where are you looking?
Let's go over to Asia.
Yeah. Nice.
Where's where
Go
the
down.
cursor's right there?
Take
Where's
the cursor
cur-
down.
This is also a test for Fonz.
Oh, can we give it? Yeah, can we give
This is also a test for Fonz to see if he knows what Asia is.
Let's Drago. We got Drago the mouse.
Here we
now.
go.
Drago, where do you think it is? Go. Is it moving?
Is it working? Let me see. Hold on. Maybe I can do it.
This is too high tech for
is
the
it
You're an
off?
Idiot
Hold on.
pod.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, is it? I think it's. Oh wait, here.
If more people donated to the Patreon, we could get a better mouse.
There it
Just
is,
see-
there
oh,
it
here we go.
All right, go.
Drago, where do you think? Okay, you're in
That's
the
the C, buddy.
So that's
yeah,
that's a C. Here's
the, blue,
what I-
the blue is
that
the
is a
water, buddy.
major-
I think it's like. Why do I think it's like up like around here?
Oh,
or something?
that's which one? Which one? Yeah.
Which one?
You know,
Which one?
I'm sorry,
Come
man.
on.
I'm sorry if I get this
Pick
wrong.
one.
Is it that one?
Are you pointing at the little one or the really big one?
I'm talking about like the skinny one.
Oh, no, that's Nepal. That's where KC was from. KC
Yeah.
Sharnima.
Ooh,
Yeah. You're close.
sorry.
You're close. You're very
You're
close.
very
Is
close.
it right here?
It is that one. That's not bad. That's
Oh.
pretty good. That's not bad. He's getting
Okay.
better. He's getting
That was
better.
incredible, dude.
That was actually
Let's
real.
go.
I didn't see that coming at all.
I think that was as fast as most people would
Good
get,
shit, bro.
honestly. Yeah.
Thanks,
okay,
man.
Drago.
Bangladesh is a country that started in 1971, bro.
Yeah.
We're young. Y'all are younger, you know?
Yeah.
Serbia, yeah, true,
Serbia's
true.
younger than
That's
us.
right.
Do you guys care? Do you care about that they're called? Is it racial at all that they're called the Cincinnati Bengals? Is that a thing? Is that fucked up?
Was that a serious question?
I don't know. I don't know, dude.
The mascot's not like an Indian guy dancing around in a fucking.
It's not like Pakistanis genociding Bengali people on their fucking jerseys. No, we're fine. We're fine.
We're cool with the
My
NFL.
mom isn't like, turn off the NFL. My mom nobody gives a fuck. Nobody gives a fuck. Nobody
was
gives
a
a
good
fuck about
question.
most things, bro, in our culture. Like, you think, like, is your mom yelling at a poo? They don't give a rat's ass.
They have
just like,
bigger problems.
get money, you fucking
Sure.
peasant. That's all they care
No one's.
about.
They
the
were
problem
mad
with the
about
problem with
it.
the poo.
They don't
Problem
care
with
if
the
you
poo.
work at Turban Head Inc. if it pays well. Okay, like they just need you to get money, dude. Seriously.
Work at Turban Head LLC.
LLC. Just
is
get money. Just
hilarious.
get money. They don't give a fuck.
You guys are both from a new nation with a genocide in its belt.
It's very
Wow,
interesting. I've always seen Alex as a kindred spirit, actually.
Yeah, the
Dude,
Eastern
I-
Europeans.
this is very just coming to be very true, dude.
Yes, I've always seen you as a guy who had the same kind of life as I had growing up. We all
Dude, the brother thing is
No,
wild.
the brother's
That's an extra level. That's a new wrinkle.
We
Yeah.
were both like grew up as tall unfuckables. You know, what I'm
Sure,
saying,
yeah.
for a long time.
For a long-
We
yeah.
became better looking as time went on.
Definitely.
got more status. Had shitty older brothers. Maybe a very tough, strict environment.
Raised
of
religious.
family. High emphasis on education. Very waifish, self-loathing.
Yeah.
Wow.
Only difference is I came out of it, and you're still in it.
Yes. Yes. I am still struggling
Now
every
we're
day.
talking about it.
Dude, but the
Usa,
tall-
you went to therapy, didn't you?
I read some books.
He
The
read
tall
some
thing
books.
is
There we
interesting
go.
about like I didn't know like the idea of like it took so long for me to be like being tall is cool because for so
Oh,
long
dude.
when you're taller than everyone for a
Dude,
while
you
you
suck.
feel like a loser.
Because nobody's fucking you yet.
Even when you,
know what I'm
could
saying?
dunk,
The
dunking didn't make you
But you
feel
played
cool.
basketball. You played basketball later, though. That was like not.
It was I like
You had a growth spurt
junior year like the basketball thing really helped
That's
out.
when, but that's like end of like 9, 10 is like
Definitely.
huge anxiety. Huge
because
self-
you're just the tall, lanky, like kind of in the I don't know. You're just too. I don't know.
I
What
love
it is.
you guys complaining about not getting pussy in
Dude,
front of me. It
dude,
seems it's a
Geoffrey,
little triggering.
Geoffrey.
It's a little read the room,
It's so
okay?
weird. It's so weird now looking back how being tall works against you in
Dude,
high school.
There was no pussy for us back then.
true.
Because
Not
here's
in
the-
high school, I'm sure,
Tall
yeah.
wasn't hot when you were growing up.
Yes.
Girls didn't really care about tall.
Because you haven't fit your body yet. You haven't grown into the
No,
tall yet.
yeah, it's Not, it doesn't look good, the tall. So what happens is you have to be like an athlete.
Yeah.
You have to be a jock or that's what gets pussy, right?
When the
You look
basketball,
emaciated
Yeah.
when you're tall and young.
Dude,
you look
I
like
was
skeletal.
And then they
yeah.
added like I didn't get a haircut for a long time, so I like added hair.
Did you have acne?
I had some forehead was just riddled,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
Jesus, I was disgusting, dude.
it is very interesting. Yeah, the basketball thing changed everything.
Girls would one time you know the game MASH.
Oh yeah,
The
like
girls would play like
what
what
did
house
it
you
stand
get.
for again? House.
Job,
Job.
marriage, job, whatever.
Yeah.
And so basically they like fortune telling game of like your house and who you're gonna marry and how much money, how many kids you have. And math class we're like doing algebra 2 or something, and we just hear crying from one of the back corners, and it's Kavita Selvin, and she's crying, and we're all like, why is she crying? What's going on? Apparently, and she yelled this out of the class. She's like, I got Usama as my husband in MASH. Started bawling. She was bawling her eyes
Thought
out.
it was like an arranged marriage on the spot.
this
Like
is
you
how-
have to stick with it.
Because she was Sri Lankan, so I guess it's triggering for her.
a girl who was a cheerleader on our team she was my age, and she goes. So we were talking about our team. My junior year had this big year, like went very far in the state, but so like our whole town was going to the games.
Yeah.
And she goes, she cheered on the team last year, and she goes, "You had a really good year this year. You were like our best player." And I was like, "Yeah, was that awesome?" She goes, "I didn't know you were on the team last year." She goes, "I was a cheerleader on the team. The last year, sophomore year, I was our leading scorer." I was our leading scorer, bro.
God, you were so ugly. 20 a game couldn't make
I was
you
so
hot.
lanky and awkward that being the leading, this girl didn't know I led the team in scoring the year before. I was like,
distributing from the point guard. You were the point guard.
I was a sophomore.
Right?
I averaged like 18 a night.
This is like the story of like Aziz Ansari not getting pussy in that story. It's like how bad you gotta be, either facially or energetically, that basketball player or actor isn't getting you laid.
Yeah.
It must be the energy. It must have been my energy.
Might be a vibe thing. Might
Be
be
a vibe.
thing.
Again, dude, like weirdos in high school. I was a GameCube fanatic. I was trying to fucking.
Or were you a video game
I was
guy?
huge.
How good were you at Super
Interesting.
Smash?
What?
Actually,
I'm amazing at Super Smash.
Still?
I will destroy anybody. I'm chic, baby, all day.
You're good. Yeah. Okay.
I was a
love
huge
that.
Melee guy. I was a big like old school games guy.
Melee is so
I would
fun.
play like Battletoads and like R-Type and Gradius and all these like old Double Dragon.
Wow.
These games
you're
are like old
You're
school.
deep into
Because
it.
I was like, I need to play the hardest games because it was my identity. And I wasn't getting pussy. So I was like, if I'm not getting pussy, I have to.
You doubled
Dude,
down.
respect.
on
I doubled
no
down
pussy.
respect.
on games. And so I was like, let me try to play the
You
hardest
big in the
game.
forums and stuff? You taught playing on
Wait, where
LAN
did you find-
parties?
I was Nintendo fanboy. So I was like going on Xbox fan boards and trolling them.
and
You're
saying,
a
like,
bunch of pedophiles.
Nintendo's
No
better.
way.
Dude, Samus is a hotter girl than
No way.
Pizza's
than
Peach.
Pizza's
Yeah.
Peach.
Samus has a
Holy
tighter
Who would you
body.
fuck? Fuck, marry, kill. Samus, Luigi, or Waluigi. Yeah.
When like Live came out, where you could play online, that must have fucking changed the world. for you.
I was a StarCraft guy too, so I'd known
Oh,
about
StarCraft.
big StarCraft, big Warcraft guy, World of Warcraft, RuneScape.
Did you get into Age of Empires?
Hugely, I was a Civ kid. So I was a
Civ
Civ.
is great too.
It's Civ 5.
Yeah.
Is
one of the greatest games of all time.
That's when you really start getting into history because like the Mongols, like all these Asians now are kind of gay and lame, but they were like not gay and lame Asians.
They used to be cool as hell. They used to be big dick energy.
Back in the day, they were the biggest dicks
They
of
used
all.
all their big dick energy.
Or what's a smaller dick energy than trying to conquer the whole world? Am I right?
Now
Genghis?
that's good. Well, that's
Genghis?
for our liberals out there. That's a little.
Wait,
liberal
ask me
logic.
another question about. I'm like 1 for 1 right now. Or I'm
You
like
are.
kinda
Well,
1
I had
for
a
1.
question
I'm 0 for 1.
about. Is it Ramadan still happening or did it end?
Asians are not gay and lame. Just want to make sure you guys know that. Just so everyone knows. Hey, Seth Smith, this clip. Make sure you put this clip in here
Seth
too.
Simons.
Seth Simons. Sorry.
Yeah.
Seth Simons. Put this part in. I love all
No, we
people.
welcome all press.
That was a character from before, and I was embodying that character. The same way you say the N word during karaoke, you're embodying the rapper. Okay.
Did he do that?
What?
Oh, did he get caught doing
No,
that?
no.
Oh, that would be amazing. Oh my god,
That would be perfect.
That would be amazing. Well, Drago, I had another question about Islam.
Ooh.
Oh,
But
shit.
we went. Actually, I wanted to quiz you
Yeah.
again because I literally just told you this yesterday, and I wanted to see how much you remembered. The 5 pillars of Islam.
Oh,
I
shit.
taught him to the
My
taught
first
this to him
guess yesterday was truth, and then justice.
Truth.
But
You're,
which
you're
are-
like hate Jews? Is that first?
shit.
How did you forget? It was literally yesterday.
Praying is one, right?
How many
yeah,
times? How many times?
5 times a day. Yeah, I know Mo. 'cause I've
Towards
seen
where?
Mo do
Where
it.
do they pray?
Mo actually, he got us. We were late for something because he had to pray.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I've never seen Mo do anything religious.
Mo is the worst Muslim I know.
Yeah, he does not. He just orders Chick-fil-A every day. I don't think that's in the
Yeah.
book.
Mo stands for Mo Pussy, dude. Okay, what are you talking about?
Okay, so pray. I know praying,
Praying.
and that's all I remember.
Where are they praying towards?
Oh, Allah.
Yeah.
No,
I
okay,
mean,
not terribly wrong.
metaphorically.
I guess any direction would be Allah. Yeah, true. If we're getting real,
Praying
then.
towards him. Where,
the
where-
city. You
where
remember
is
the
he at?
city?
What
The
city?
big
Mecca,
city.
Mecca.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the big-
Oh, bro, amazing.
Where do you
Man,
think Mecca is?
I really tighten up with these questions.
Where do you think Mecca is?
What country?
What country?
Yeah.
It's one of the good ones. One of the good
The
ones.
only good one, really.
According to the neoliberal consensus, this is one of the great countries. of the
Damn, I
world.
should know this. This one.
Yeah,
I
you
should
should know. You should know this. Really, you have no idea? The one with all the oil.
Very oily
They
place.
just let women drive, unfortunately. They were
Just-
holding strong
and
for so long.
Don't hold it against
Afghanistan?
him.
No.
Oh,
okay.
my God.
This is blasphemous that you think Mecca's in Afghanistan. This could get people going after
That's
this.
crazy.
Iran? No. You gotta know. You should know this.
India?
No.
Where's Mecca?
Come on. Where's Mecca? It's in your heart, first of all.
The Maldives.
The Maldives.
It's in your heart.
It's wherever you love your fellow man.
Mecca,
That's where Mecca is.
Mecca.
Come on, desert country, all the oil. They got all those sheiks.
The big one.
Bin Laden's
It's a big
from
one.
there.
Sahara.
Okay, that's
So that's a
kind
word.
of
That's a word.
It starts
That
with
is a
sa.
that is a word for sure.
Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, you didn't know that. It's the Saudis. That's their whole thing. They run the whole shit. Have you been on Hajj?
There's not oil anywhere else.
Well, there is
is.
oil many other places, but they have a lot of it.
He was like deep into the questions. He was like 3-4 in, bro. He did
You know what, dude?
He did decent.
he did a good job.
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna.
lie, dude. I'm not. I really tighten up with the questions,
bro.
and I go.
I don't even.
No one
barely know
cares.
myself.
No one cares. It's funny. It's funny. We're not holding it again. You got on your 4th guess. I
Listen.
think that's better than my uncle's. Would
If we have anyone in Mecca listening,
If
can
we
you
have
listen
any people listening in Mecca, that's the
Dude,
greatest thing I've heard this year.
then I'm sorry.
I'll
It's
Venmo
okay.
you $100 if you're listening in Mecca right now. I'll
Yeah.
say that.
Dude,
Let me go on the Hajj. Let me on the Hajj. I want to die in a stampede.
Okay, stop saying Hajj like it's like some black actor in America. It's Hajj.
It's Hajj?
Yeah,
Really?
Hajj.
Oh,
my
I
name's
did not-
Hajj Maori. It's Hajj.
Actually, no. Actually, it's.
I
Actually,
did not know that.
Actually, I
That's
remember.
hilarious.
Hajj.
How would you know? I mean,
The comic, it's actually pronounced like Hassan Minaj. Hassan, right?
Hassan, isn't it Hassan?
Hassan. It's Hassan Minhaj.
Yeah,
But I
Hassan
say
Minhaj.
Hassan, dude. Fucking.
Yeah, so
matter.
he had like one. He went on late night and
People
talked
call me
about
Geoffrey.
like how,
I get it. It's the same
Geoffrey,
thing.
yes.
Same thing. I go through the same thing.
Geoffrey.
When you were starting at open mics, did you write out Siddiquee like your whole?
I don't think I deserved any respect growing up in comedy. I don't know these comics now who are like, this is how you. I was like, dude, if they say my name at all,
You're glad to be
I'm
up
happy.
there.
Did you just go Usama S or something?
I said
What's the worst one you ever got? Worst pronunciation?
So I was on 50 Central. So basically, his show where he's introducing all the sketches, and I did stand up on his show.
On 50 Cent show?
It's 50 Cent. It's on BET, my
Wow.
first TV credit.
That's crazy.
And so I'm like talking to 50 Cent, who's radiant. This guy's gorgeous.
Oh,
This
yeah.
guy, famous people have a different light, right? So I'm like,
Sure.
oh, Mr. Cent, I love you. and he's like, what's your name, bro? And I'm like, Usama Siddiquee. He's like, all right, Saddam Siddiquee. I'm like, no, Mr. Cent. And I'm like, literally like walking this guy, this amazing star through my name, messing up 19 times. He's like, Saduma Charago, Ubaba Gadubi, Muhammad. I'm like, that's not even the same phonetics. He goes up. Now it's on screen. Now it's live. Keep it going for your next comic, bro. But Usama Baluch, dude, what? They actually had to stop the live recording. Like money was being lost.
He had to redo
He had
it?
to redo it like 3 or 4 times. And he's like, and he was like, yo, guys, y'all don't realize, motherfucker got like an ill name. Direct quote, motherfucker got like an ill name. And I was like, so like,
That's amazing.
oh my god! But that was 50 Cent was the
That is
craziest.
so awesome.
He has an
But he was the
ill
best.
name.
He was the coolest guy. He was
a cool guy.
He didn't know anything about names, and he didn't have any brown
He
people.
doesn't need to.
He's
He
got
doesn't
an
need
ill
to.
name.
A genius, honestly.
I mean, his name is the GDP of our countries, but hey, whatever. Dude. You know, appropriate our poverty, but you
his
don't want to
name's
learn.
the annual wage of a garment worker, but you know,
hey,
whatever.
hey,
That's
hey.
what we got.
That's so funny, dude.
Hajj. Damn.
Hajj.
I want to go on the Hajj.
Hajj, it's pretty crazy. But here's the thing: Hajj has some other issues, bro. It's like,
Well, that Saudi Arabia like makes so much money off of it.
it's like it's a Disneyland.
It's a
kind of now.
capitalism
It's
thing,
a cash
yeah.
cow. So you have all this sort of like really horrific like tourism there, and like really negative like
and they have a
wage
stampede all the time.
stampedes, and people
Stampede.
die, and there's racism everywhere around it. It's like the areas around it are
Wait,
horrific.
who are they racist against?
Anybody who's like darker, or
Like African Muslims, like
African
a Nigerian
Muslims.
Muslim or whatever. Interesting.
It's very, very
That's what my
horrific.
friend from Saudi Arabia told me. They hate countries just like people here are like Mexicans are lazy. My friend's like Yemeni people are magicians. That was their
Oh,
that was
wow.
their like stereotype. Oh, they love
wouldn't
magic.
You wouldn't even know their attacks. Like, why don't you go pearl diving, Mohammed? It's like, what the fuck does that even mean? But it sounds hateful.
Wait, what's some racism from the Indian subcontinent? Like what?
So you want to know something? So
This- I would love
Saleh is like overall like ultimate like you're a fucker. Saleh is Kutte is dog. That's heavy.
Kutte.
Now here's the thing: we're Muslim, right? What can you not eat in Islam? What's the
Dog.
Pork.
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 Okay.
What the
I
dog?
don't think you can eat dog either.
This
but
isn't
yeah.
Confucianism,
Yeah.
right? Jesus Christ.
Pork was the.
That was Drago got that.
Drago got that
Drago
one.
got
And
that.
that's fucking cool.
That's
Smart
cool.
guy.
So what my mom would call me growing up was shur and bacha. So shur means pig, bacha means son of a.
Oh.
So actually, because of our culture, son of a pig is one of the most
That's
horrific.
like son of a bitch, kind of.
Son of a dirty animal, and our dirtiest animal is pig. So shur and bacha is.
Really?
My mom got really really angry. That was her ultimate.
Son of a, you're like, oh no,
Oh,
I'm a
that's
pig.
how you know.
I swear.
Oh my god.
Sure, but
Do you not eat pork? You never ate pork?
I grew up not eating pork, but then
You don't give a shit now.
Yeah, so I try not to eat any meat anymore.
That's just smart. That's just smart. Yeah.
When was the first time? I gotta ask.
What's up?
This is the most American thing ever.
Here
When was
we
the
go.
first time you tried bacon? And how? And what was your review?
Bacon's not good. You know what got me though? Italians, the hoagies. That's what got me.
Oh, yeah.
I'll take a hoagie over a bacon.
Is salami pork?
Salami pork.
Yeah.
Prosciutto.
Prosciutto's fucking
Fawn's nodding like he's at Italian Hutch right
Fonz
now.
is edging right now. Keep
It's
going.
Italian Hutch is at the butcher shop in Little Italy. You walk around the butcher shop in Little Italy in white garments.
Wow, that's interesting.
I mean, I'd agree.
Italians,
bacon's overrated.
Yeah, no,
bacon's overrated.
Bacon's overfried. I think Italians are the most delicious pork-based product in history. I think it's so fucking delicious.
An Italian sub is so when made right, dude. It's so good.
Right amount of vinegar, right amount of fucking oil, right amount of.
I'd agree.
Perfect.
A little like pork, like Asian noodle dish though, can be pretty
100%.
good too. A pork like pad thai, pork
Huge,
fried rice. That's not bad too.
But yeah, the cured
the
meats.
Italians win on pork though.
Did you feel like you were really like kind of breaking the law when you were first?
Definitely.
What's the guilt like
you know,
there?
you know what's crazy too is like Islam, you can't drink, fuck, or eat pork, right? These are three things, right?
Yeah.
Now, if you tell a girl you drink, like a Muslim girl, if you tell a Muslim girl you drink and fuck, they like that because you're like a bad boy, right? Oh, you drink, oh, you fuck. If you tell a Muslim girl that you've ever eaten pork, she's like, get the fuck away from me.
Are you? That's the one.
Because you know why? Because we grow up with equating it to shit and disgust and poop.
Wow, they're like you eat shit. Basically,
women want to transgress more than they want to like be disgusting. So things that are wrong are hot. Things that are poop and shit and disgusting are not.
You're like you're a poop eater.
You're a poop eater.
Oh
You see
my
what I mean?
god.
So that's how we view pork in our society.
Have women like been like you say you eat pork? They're like this is can't
One
work
time
out.
I had ribs at P.D. Debra's house. You guys know him?
Yeah.
Funny comic,
Yeah, he's
great
great.
guy.
Yeah.
He invited me to have some ribs. He cooks ribs. Beautiful guy, beautiful day. We had a great time. And we just ate them and had a good time. And then we were at Grizzly Pear the same day, that same night. My girl was there. It was a long distance girlfriend I had, Bengali girl, Nazia. Love ya. Still, please.
Miss you.
Just kidding. She came to the show. Just she's like, come to the show. We're going to go eat afterwards. She comes in, middle of his set. And Petey, you know Petey, he's like a wild guy. So he's like, man, what's it's Usama's girl.
He's kind of wild, yeah.
He was eating pork ribs today. And I'm like,
and she's like,
Dude,
she's crestfallen.
She's crestfallen. She fucking bounced. She left. What? And she called me. She's like, I'm like, I left. Don't even call me. She didn't call me for fucking a week.
Oh my god.
Because you had ribs?
Because I had ribs.
Oh my god.
And I was like, Petey, I told you, don't tell anyone this. He's like,
You've been making out with her later. She's like, is that pork on your breath?
Wait, I don't know a better way to ask this. Are you a Ramadan guy?
No.
You're Ramadan.
Is that,
I love how Alex isn't good at this. I like this.
I like this.
Because I don't give a fuck. I'm like so out of.
I don't
It's
know.
like illiterate Larry King.
I don't know how.
What's Ramadan?
I don't know how to ask it more
Let's not say the word
politely.
king in his direction. Okay, Larry, unemployed.
Is it like do you practice ramen? I guess would be the
No,
right.
no, I love it. I used to fast a lot. I have horrific like IBS now if I don't eat. You know, I get really bad. I don't have IBS, but I have really bad.
That'll make you hate God if you are diarrheaing all day. You're like, I hate you, Allah.
Yeah.
This
My
fucking
God
sucks.
is gut. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
Cool.
Yeah.
I wish we had something. I think Ramadan seems like a cool idea.
Yeah, bro.
We don't have anything like that.
Oh, Americans,
Christianity.
hey, eat less?
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, that's not part of our culture.
Americans
Yeah.
I fasted between lunch and dinner.
Yeah.
I didn't eat shit between then.
We ate TGI Fridays 40 days in a row for God. Yeah.
I do think we do got to wrap up.
We gotta
Yeah,
wrap it up. Okay, let's say at the end we got to do some plugs. Usama, where can people find you? Where do you want people to go? What do you want them to do?
Come to Islam.
Come to
mostly.
Islam.
That's number one.
Join the one true
All right.
faith.
Join. Subscribe to Allah.
Go there.
Hit me up at Usama Stands Up at USAMA Stands Up. Also, podcast with my best boy, Pranav Mango Bay, YOURMANGOBAE.
Mango Bay, very
Talks
funny.
clips.
South Asian wild shit. Also, love all people. It's all good. Everyone's great, and don't cancel me because of the podcast. Okay.
I'm sad you just changed your thing from Usama bin Laughing.
I know.
That was a great handle.
It
That
was
a
Usama
good
bin
one.
Laughing, but it was fur, and then AGT come at me. He's like,
They
"Please, can we-"
they said you had to change it.
That was the reason. And I was like, whatever, I'll do it.
Can't we have fun?
I know.
Can't we have fun? I get it. Drago, where are the people finding? Remember, this is coming out in 2 weeks.
Comedy
Drago.
Corner Underground, May 5th and 6th.
Huge.
Please come, Jeff.
Come, Jeff?
If you,
What?
No, if you
Wait,
know,
what?
if you
You
know,
want me to come to you're pleading with me to come to your show on our podcast? Please come to my show, Jeff.
all the Asmus fans come out.
Yeah, Auspice Nation, I'll give you a pass. You can go to Drago's shows. I can't promise an amazing show, but I can promise a pretty good show. Heard the openers are hot.
It'll be fun.
Check
Come
them
to
out.
that.
What do you call your fans?
Auspice Nation.
I love
His
it.
are drag queens.
I call them
Yeah.
Siddiq freaks.
Siddiq freaks.
These are mine.
That's fun. That's fun. What an episode. Okay, I got Cleveland, Louisville, Nashville, Peoria, St. Louis. Buy some tickets, you pieces of shit. Milwaukee, please don't make me burn the city down. Episode 73. We're now only one episode N-word free after last week. Everyone heard our guest Trey Stewart drop the N-word. We broke our 72 episode streak. We got to start
start back
over,
from
everyone. 99 more till the big party in Little Rock, Arkansas, where we let
be
it
great,
fly.
folks.
You gotta cancel those reservations for October. We were so close, America, but unfortunately, one of our guests got a little loose with it. We respect his freedom.
And
of
me in
speech.
5, 4, 3, 2.
End it.
Sign off.
Thank you for listening. You've been an idiot. Good night and good luck. Bye.